Prudent Scholars in association with Goa Headmasters Association.
Good afternoon everyone. Hello students. Welcome to Quadratic Equation part 5. So before going to today's topic, we are doing the word problems. We have learned up till type 6 word problems. So just to get a recap of that, we started with the word problems based on numbers, fractions, then 2-digit numbers, age, length, breadth of the rectangle, and problem based on geometry, that is especially based on the triangle. Today we are looking something different problems, and these are something related to your day-to-day also, and you have to be very constantly pay attention properly because this is a something higher level. So our topic for today is a word problem based on type number 7, speed, distance and time. We everyone know what is the definition of speed, we know what is the definition of the distance and time, and we know the formula of the speed, distance and time. So speed formula, that is distance upon time. If I just rearrange this formula in terms of time, I will get distance by speed. If I have a formula based on the distance, it will be speed multiplied by time. So these all formulas are your more familiar also. Today we will be solving the problem based on these, how they are related in mathematics to use this formula, that is speed, time and distance. So let's take the first problem. Let me read the question before you. A Konkani train travels 420 km at the uniform speed. If the speed has been 20 km per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour 45 minutes less. For the same journey, find the speed of the train. So we have to read this question first 2 or 3 times to understand what is to be found out. So we just found out that you have to find the speed of the train. So this is an unknown quantity. So we know that speed of the train will be x kilometer per hour. Now what is given in this question? It is given that a train is traveling at 420 kilometer. That means distance is given 420 kilometer. Distance you know the speed also. So we have to just find out the time. So let's start with the first statement will be let the speed of the train be x kilometer per hour. Distance was given 420 kilometer. Now what I want time. And we know the formula of time was distance by speed. This previous slide we have seen, the formula of time was distance by speed. So distance 420 and speed is x. So this I got my first expression, that is 420 by x. If the speed has been increased by 20 km per hour more means positive. So I got now new speed. So new speed. Old speed was x, so that will be coming. Now the train is increasing by 20 km per hour, so x plus 20. This will be my new speed. Distance will remain same. It is moving at the same distance, 420. Time will change. So again, formula of time, that is distance upon speed. So 420, now the speed is x plus 20. So I got two expressions for the time. One is 420 by x and one is 420 x plus 20. Now you know that if speed increases, okay, so let's say you are traveling by a vehicle and if you increase the speed, obviously time will be decreased. So if I am traveling from Margao to Panjim at certain speed, okay, if you are increasing the speed, then obviously the time will also be less. Reverse will be if the speed decrease, time will be more. If your two of your friends are starting the same journey, let's say from Margao you are coming to Panjim at some speed. One is traveling at a faster speed, obviously he will get less time to reach, and if one is traveling with very low speed, his time will be more. So that will be speed decrease, time will increase. Now if you see in both these cases, in the second case the speed is increases. That means if the speed is increases, this time will be less. This entire expression time will be less as compared to this. Because there are two things of time here. This is time 1, this is time 2. In the second case, speed increase. See, speed increase. What happens? Time decrease or time is less. So less means negative. This quantity will be negative, this will be positive. So when I am writing the expression, how I will write now? So 420 by x minus 420 x plus 20. So you are clear why it is negative? Negative because this entire part, the speed was increased. So speed increases means obviously time has to decrease. Decrease means this quantity has to be negative. And remember one thing, if the middle sign is negative, here this sign has to be opposite of that. Maybe positive or if it is positive, here it will be negative. Now by how much it is increases or what is the time? He is saying that it will take 1 hour 45 minutes. So I will just write that 1 hour 45 minutes here. Now if you see, the units should be same. Everything is here kilometer per hour, time is also in hours, and one is here 1 hour 45 minutes. That means I have to convert this minutes into hours. Now you know 1 hour is 60 minutes. So you know 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So what I am doing, see, 1 hour, I will write that 1, 45 minutes, I will write that 45, and this 45 minutes I have to convert into hours. So I have to divide by 60. Because what I am doing is minutes and hours. Minute is a small quantity, hour is a bigger quantity. So when you move from the big to small, okay, so this is nothing but a big to small, we mostly what you do? We multiply. And here in this case, what is there? Small, minutes, and we are going to hours. So we have to divide. So divide by how much? 60. So I will cancel this 15 table. So 15 3s are 45, 15 4s are 60. So I will get 1 3 by 4. So if you see, these are called something called mixed fraction. I have to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. So what I am doing is, I am just multiplying. 4 1s are 4 plus 3, that is 7 by 4. So this is your 7 by 4 is your hours. So I converted, see, 1 hour 45 minutes, I converted into hours. So 1 hour I wrote 60 minutes, that everybody knows. So 1 hour I wrote as 1, 45 minutes it was, so 45 divided by 60, cancel this part, you will get 3 by 4. Mixed fraction, convert this mix into improper. So 4 1s are 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 by 4. So I got is equal to 7 by 4. Now what I will do is, I will do cross multiplication on this left hand side. So I am doing cross multiplication now. 420 into x, it is 420x plus 42 2s I will do. 42 2s I is 84. Just to put 2 zeros. Minus 420 into x, that is 420x, divided by x multiplied by x, that is x square, x into 20, 20x, equal to 7 by 4. Some terms will get cancelled, so 420x, 420x will get cancelled. What will remain is 8400 upon x square plus 20x is equal to 7 by 4. So I will write that 8400 x square plus 20x 7 by 4. Now again I have to do cross multiplication. So I will do now cross multiplication. 84 multiplied by 4. So 84 into 4 you will get 336, put 2 zeros, equal to 7 into x square, 7x square, 7 2s are 14, so 140x. Take this 3360 on the other side, so which give you 7x square plus 140x. If you take this positive term on the other side, it will become negative 0. So this is your expression. Now if you look this expression, it looks very big. So let me make it more simpler. So I will divide by 7. So if I divide by 7, what I will get is x square, Okay, so 7 divided by 7x square. 140 divided by 7 will be 7 2s are 14, so 20x minus, let me divide this 3360 divided by 7, you will get 4800 equal to 0. So, this is your final quadratic equation which you got. From here you know you have to perform, either you can perform factorization method or you can perform quadratic formula. By looking at this expression, the number or terms looks like bigger. So, let us use the quadratic formula method, and we know the formula of discriminant d is equal to b square minus 4ac. So, let me use, so d is equal to b square minus 4ac, b is 20, a is 1, so 20 square, that is 400, minus into minus plus 48 multiplied by 4, so that will give you 192 and 2 zeros, add this now it will become 19600. So, you got your d. Look at your d. D has to be always perfect square, and you know 196 is a perfect square. So, now x minus b plus or minus root d upon 2a. So, minus b, that is minus 20 plus or minus so x is equal to minus b plus or minus root d upon 2a. So, substitute the value. So, minus 20. Okay. So, find the square root of 196. That is very easy to 196, you know it is 14, and I put that 1 0. 2 zeros, put 1 0. 2. So, x minus 20 plus 140 by 2 or minus 20. So, this will give you 140 minus 20 is 120, which give you 60. This will be 160, give you minus 80. So, you got one value positive, that is 60, and one value you got negative. Now, we know we have to discard one thing. So, which one will discard? X equal to minus 80 is discarded since speed cannot be negative, and therefore, x will be 60. Now, who is that x? X is the speed of the train. So, therefore, speed of train is 60 kilometer per hour. So, you understood how we have solved. So, normally we have gone same method. So, when we got one value positive, one negative, you know negative you have to discard, because negative we do not have any real life meaning for that for us. So, x is equal to minus 80 is discarded. Why? Because the speed cannot be negative. Therefore, x is equal to 60, and therefore, the speed of the train is 60 kilometer per hour. Similar type of this problem will be here. Instead of saying new speed, the question might be like two trains, one express train, one passenger train. Same method. Here just one train was there, two speeds were there. I mean, if it is moving by increasing a speed, so problem might be in such a way wherein two trains are there. One train is moving with one speed, another train is moving with another speed, maybe say express train or passenger train. Method is same. Here also I told you, when the speed increases, you know the time has to decrease. Decrease means negative. Obviously, the first one will be positive. By how much it will be given to you, see that units should be same, and remaining method you just solve as how we are solving. Once you reach at this d portion, you will come to know if your d is perfect square, then only you can go further part of the problem. Otherwise, you have to check where you have made mistake, and finally, you will get two values. One you have to discard, and last statement what is started. Now, it became known quantity for us. Therefore, the speed of train is 60 km per hour. So, this is one type of a speed problem. Now, we are moving to the next problem regarding the boat and the river. They are coming under the topic speed only, but the something concept is different. The concept is something regarding one boat and something regarding the water, or something regarding the maybe river. So let me understand this concept to you first, and then we'll move to the problem. Okay, so I'll not read the problem first to you. Now let us say, for example, I have a lake or maybe a pond. Okay, and in this pond, what happen is water is there and water is stationary. Means water is not moving. It is just a stationary. It is stationary. Okay, so it is called stationary, or it is known as something called as still water. That word will be coming now. That is still water. That is, water is not moving. But let us say I put one boat in that. Okay, let's say I put a boat in that water. Still, water is still. Boat will not move. It will remain as it is there only, because the water is still, or it is stationary. Water is not moving at all. Let's say there is an engine in that boat and I am starting the boat now. So when the boat is moving, it will move with one speed. Let us say the speed of that maybe say x, because we mostly use the letter x. So let's say the speed of that boat is x. So that is nothing but the speed of that boat. Which is your x, maybe kilometer per hour. Okay. Speed of the boat will be also the same that is speed of that still water also, because still water is not moving. So when I start this boat engine, the boat will move, water will remain there only, it is still, it is not moving. So the same will be the speed of the still water also. So speed of boat and speed of still water will be same. When the boat moves. Earlier case, the speed was still water was 0, because that time it was not moving at all and the water was just as it is. When I put a boat in there and when I started the engine of that boat, the boat moves. So when the boat is moving, what happens? The speed of that boat will be exactly the speed of that still water. So this is one case which you know. Now let me take another case. Another case is, let's say we have a river. Or a stream, and you know in river what happen is water is moving or water is flowing. You will see it may be coming from the higher level to the lower level, because it is moving. That means that water is also having some speed. Okay, let us say the water has some speed, for example say x. X is the speed of that water or the speed of that current. Okay, so I'll just say speed of stream is, let's say, x. Stream, current, river, one and the same. So it has some speed. Water is moving, it is moving. So moving means it is having some speed. Now in that what I'll put again a boat. Okay. I'll put a boat. Now you might have tried this during rainy season. You just put a boat, automatically the boat also moves. When the water is moving, the boat is also moving. So let's say if the river is flowing in this direction, you know the river always flow in that direction from the higher level to lower level, and boat is also moving in the same direction. You have not started the boat, it automatically moves. That means it has some speed, and let's say that boat speed I will take as letter B only. Okay, that I will take as speed of the boat. Let's say B kilometer per hour. Now when it is moving, when boat and the river are moving in the same direction, that is something known as what is called downstream. This is a word we'll be knowing now, downstream. So downstream means boat and the river, that is speed of the river or the current, is moving in the same direction. Both are moving in the same direction. So what will be the entire speed, or what I say net speed? Net speed will be the speed of this boat, which is B kilometer per hour, and the speed of that river which is moving, that is B plus x. This will be net speed. Now we will take second condition, wherein the boat moves in the opposite direction. The boat is moving in the opposite direction. Water will go in that same direction only, but both are moving in opposite direction. So that time, that concept is called upstream. That means you are moving against the flow of the river. In the first case, both were moving together, but in the second case, you are moving against the flow of the river. Boat is also having some speed, which I say B. When you are moving, you know this water is moving in this direction, it will oppose, it will also pull it down, it will come backward. So it will be minus x. So remember these two things concept now, which will be coming in the next problem, downstream and upstream. Downstream is nothing but boat and a river moving in the same direction. When in the same direction, the net speed or the entire speed will be b plus x. B is the speed of that boat, whatever the speed, and x is the speed of that water. But in this case, what happen is, river water is moving in one direction, but boat is coming in opposite direction, means you are opposite, against the flow, against means negative. So minus, boat speed is b, and that speed of the stream is minus x. So this is something called upstream or downstream. Still you have more confusion, you might have been visited the mall also, wherein the elevators are there. In the elevators, what happen, you come down, let's say you are coming down. You know when you are coming, elevator also has some speed, plus your speed is there, and you can come very fast. So together will be increase, both together, so b plus x. But let's say the elevator is coming down only, but you are trying to go upwards on that same, it is not happening. Again you feel that you are coming down only, that means it is opposing, it opposes, that is b minus x. So this is something called upstream and downstream. Hope this concept are clear with you. Now let us move with the problem. Let me read the problem in front of you. A motor boat whose speed is 36 km per hour in still water. The concept is clear about still water. The speed of the boat is given, that is 36 km per hour. Takes 1 hour more to go 48 km upstream. Distance is 48 km, and back he has to return downstream to the same spot. Find the speed of the stream. Okay, so let us, the same way we start. So let the speed of stream be x km per hour. Speed of stream, current, river, same, x km per hour. Now in such type of problems, you know, there are two things are coming. Boat is also coming. So the boat is coming means upstream, downstream will be there. So my next statement will be speed of boat upstream. I can start with downstream also, no problem. Upstream. Okay. What I did in upstream, b minus x. What was b? B was the speed of the boat. In the question it is given, the speed of the boat is 36. So 36, and the speed of the stream is x. So 36 minus x per hour. Same way, speed of boat downstream. Again, we know the speed of boat 36 plus x. So 36 plus x. Two speeds we got, upstream, downstream. Obviously, we will get two time. Write the distance, what is given to you. Distance is 48 km. Okay. Time upstream. Formula of time you know, that is nothing but distance upon speed. Distance 48. Speed of upstream 36 minus x. Time downstream. Distance 48. Speed is 36 plus x. So if you see in this case, speed increase, concept we know. If the speed increases, time has to decrease. So this quantity will be negative. This will be negative now. So 48, 36 minus x minus 48 by 36 plus x. Okay. By how much it is given to you? It is given to you, it is 1 hour. So 1 hour more. That more, less, that you don't consider. You have to just consider this part only. Here you don't see what minus, don't put more means plus or less means minus. How much you write, what is given. So this quantity is negative because speed increase means time has to decrease. So that means it will be less as compared to the earlier one. Again same cross multiplication. So let us do direct cross multiplication. So 48 into 36, it is 1728. 48x okay, minus 48 into 36, 1728 minus into minus plus 48x. If you see here, there is one identity become 36 minus x, 36 plus x. That is a minus b, a plus b. That is a square minus b square equal to 1. 1728 cancel. 48x plus 48x, 96x. 36 square. So 36 square will be 1296 minus x square equal to 1. Cross multiply now. So 1296 minus x square equal to 96x. When there nothing is there, it is always, it is 1 upon 1. Now take all this term on this side. So if I take this term on this side, it will become x square plus 96x. Take this term, this will become minus 1296 equal to 0. So I got my quadratic equation. So x square plus 96x minus 1296 equal to 0. Use your method. So D. So identify your A, B, C term. So 96 minus 4A C, that is 1296. Okay. So let us find 96 square. So 96 square will be 9216 minus multiply 4 into 1296. This will be minus 1296 here. So minus into minus will be plus. So 4 into 1296 will be 5184. Add, it will be give you 1440. 144 and 2 zeros. 9216 plus 5184, 14400. So x minus, so B is 96 plus or minus square root of 14400. So first find the square root of 144. You know it is 12. 2 zeros, put 1 0, 120. So x 96 plus 120 by 2 or x minus 96 120 by 2. Okay, so 120 minus 96 will give you 24. That is 12, and here minus into minus plus, so 120 plus 96 will be minus 216 by 2. Now divide this, so 2 ones are 2, and we directly make mistake here. We say 2 8s are 16 and directly write 18, but it is 2 is not going in 1, so 0 will come, and then it becomes 16, so 2 8s are 16. So I got two values, x is equal to minus 12 and x equal to minus 108. So we know the same, we have to write x equal to minus 108 is discarded since speed cannot be negative. So x is equal to 12. Now, who is that x? Speed of the stream. Therefore, speed of stream is 12 kilometer per hour. Okay, so these are the two types of problems. One was the speed of finding the train and one was the speed of finding what is that upstream, downstream. Only remember upstream means negative sign will come, downstream means positive sign will come. Remaining concept is same. Speed increase, time decrease. Speed decrease, time more. Okay, so these are the two types of problem which are there. Okay, so the time for homework problems. Okay, so you can solve these problems for homework which are based here, and I given the exercise from which exercise you have to solve which problem. So we are clear with this type number 7. Okay. Now remaining all these types are related to same types, so the concept will be more clear now as we are moving to the further 3 more types which are there. Coming to the next type, that is type number 8, okay, that is cost. Okay. So type number 8 is cost. All are going in markets buying so many things, or sometimes we are dividing among our friends, or we are distributing. Sometimes we are arranging, say, at some picnic or whatever. What we do, we distribute or we divide. We can bring this much money, you bring this much money. So we are actually using this. But how the mathematical concepts are based? Let me read a problem to you. If the list price of the book, list price, cost price same of the book is reduced by rupees 5, a person can buy 5 more books for rupees 300. Find the original cost price of the book. So he's asking you to find out what is the actual price of the book. Okay, so let's solve. So first of all, I don't know what is the actual price of the book. That means I don't know what is the cost price of the notebook or any book. So we'll say first statement, let the cost price of book be rupees X, because now we are asking in terms of money, so it is rupees. Now what is given? Let's say you having it saying that a person can buy 5 more books for rupees 300. So that is remaining part. That means he has or he or she has 300 rupees. Now let us say a price of a book is, say for example, 10 rupees. Okay, price of a book, let's say it is 10 rupees. And you have total 300. For 300, how many books you can buy? You will know what you will do. You will say, I will divide 300, I will divide by 10, and you will say, I will get 30 books. Means I can buy 30 books. Similar way the question is given. Say the price of the book, instead of 10, 300 total money you are having, instead of 10, what is there? There is X. Only that is the difference. I just said 10, now it is X. So number of books brought for rupees 300 will be 300 is the total money which you has, and how much is the price of book? Price of book is X. So those number of books you will buy. Now he is saying the book price is reducing by 5. So I am giving you now new price I am putting. So new price of book. So new price of book. Earlier price was X. Now I am reduced. Reduced means minus sign or negative. So it is X minus 5. So it is X minus 5 is the new price of a book. Same way, how many books I will buy? Therefore, number of books brought will be 300 is actual amount I have, and now the price of book is X minus 5. So number of books brought will be 300 by X minus 5. So now I have two things. For this many I can buy 300 by X, and for this many price of book I can buy 300 X minus 5. Now you know, if the price of book is reduced, obviously you will get more number of books, or you will get maximum number of books. That means this quantity which is there will be maximum as compared to the previous one. So maximum means what sign will come? It will come positive. Obviously here it will come what? Negative. So when I am writing, I will write 300 upon X minus 5 minus 300 by X by how much? It is given to you. It is said how many more books you can buy. You can buy it same 5 more books. You can buy 5 more books. Clear of this concept what I said? I said the price of book was X. For 300, you can buy 300 by X. Now it is reduced, means price is decreasing, less. Obviously, books will be more. So this quantity will be more. So more means positive. Obviously, the first quantity will be less, negative. Again, do the same way, cross multiplication. 300 into x, 300x minus 300x, minus into minus plus, 3 5s are 15. So 2 zeros. X into x, x square minus 5x. 300x, 300x cancel. Again, I can do directly cross multiplication. 1500. 5 into x square, 5x square. 5 into 5, 25. So I take 5x square minus 25x. Take this on the other side, it become negative 1500. Divide by 5, x square minus 5x minus 300. So this is your expression, x square minus 5x minus 300. Solve, find d, b square minus 4ac, so minus 5 the whole square, phi square is 25, minus into minus plus, 4 3s are 12, 1 2 2 5. Square root of 1 2 2 5, so x minus, so b term is also negative here, so minus 5 plus or minus root 1 2 2 5, 2 into 1. So 5 plus or minus square root of this is 35. So x 5 plus 35 by 2 or 5 minus 35 by 2. So I got x is equal to 20 and I got x is equal to minus 15. So you know again x equal to minus 15 is discarded since cost cannot be negative. Cost price cannot be negative. Therefore, x is 20 and who is x? Cost price of book. Therefore, cost price of book is rupees 20. So clear? So this is how to find the cost price of the book. Method, everything was same. If you see, everything was same. Nothing has been changed. Only discarding reason you have to write because the cost price or the price of the notebook cannot be negative. It's time for homework. So this is a homework question for you. And from exercise also one problem is there, so you can try this. So this was type number 8, that is a cost-based problem. Okay. Coming to the next type, that is type number 9, something called as work done. Now you might have heard the concept what is called work done. Okay, in science might have heard work done. So in mathematics, something related to work. Okay, when sometime in your house it says, your parents says, do this work, or your teacher tells you, complete this work by tomorrow. If say work is complete this work by say 1 week. So what we do, we divide the work. Let's say today I will do 1 page, tomorrow I will do 1 page. Or there are some students who don't do only at the last moment, they complete. So that depends. Or sometimes what we do, we call our friends, together we do. When we do together, what happens? The number of days also will be less. So here let me see you statements you have to know here from the work done, because that will help for our topic which is coming. So in here what we will do is we will take the entire work or the complete work as one unit. 1. So complete works, total work we will take as 1. If you are taking total work as 1, then what will be the work done in one day? So if I am to find out how much work I am doing in one day, so what I have to do is, it will be like this way. Total work, what to be done, so total work to be done, and the time taken to complete the work. So how much time I am taking to complete that work. Total work I told you, it is 1 unit. So total work will be 1 unit. And time, how much time, that I will be finding, that may be x, whatever you are finding unknown. Just rearrange, what I did is time taken. So if I want to know what is the time, it will be total work to be done and work done in 1 day. So if I say, if 1 upon x work is completed in 1 day, what is the meaning of this 1 upon x? That tells you that the whole work is completing in x days. That means if the teacher of anybody given some work and he say that you have to complete this work in some days, that some days is nothing but x. X is that some days. So I have to complete that work in x days. So x days, maybe 10 days or maybe 20 days. So what will I be doing work in 1 day? What will be my 1 day work? How you will do? What you will do? You will take 1 divided by x. Divided by x means maybe 1/10. So 1/10 of work I will be doing today, maybe 1/5, depending upon the how many days. So if 1 upon x is work is completed in 1 day, then the whole work will be completed in x days. And this is something what is known as rule of flip. It is flipping question, or something, it is reciprocal. If you see, it is reciprocal of days, x days. Reciprocal of x will be what? 1 upon x. With this concept, I think it's slightly tricky to you to understand. But let us take a problem and then we will better understand this concept. So my problem is, Sarvesh takes 10 days more than Soham to do same work. Means both has given the same work only. The teacher or anybody has given the work same. But what is the difference is, the difference is Sarvesh is taking more days. How many more days? 10 days more. That means I don't know how many days are required by Soham to complete the work. So what will be my first statement? My first statement will be the number of days required for Soham will be x. Sarvesh will be x plus 10. So let us write the statement. Required by Soham to complete the work be x days. Okay, so let the number of days required by Soham to complete the work be x days. So Sarvesh will be how much? 10 days more. So let the number of days required by Sarvesh to complete the work be x plus 10. Days. Okay, so this is actual days they will require to complete. Sarvesh is more by 10, so x plus 10. Soham I don't know, so it is x. Now this is the number of days they have to complete. What will be the days, means how much work they will do in 1 day. So in 1 day I have to find out. So Soham 1 day work. Soham 1 day work. Just I have shown you 1 day work. Entire work we are taking as what? 1. And number of days of Soham is what? X. So it is 1 upon x. Same way Sarvesh. Sarvesh 1 day work. Entire work is 1. Sarvesh is taking how much? X plus 10. So 1 day work will be, Soham is 1 by x. Same way 1 day work will be x plus 10. Further the question is saying is, if both work together they complete the work in 12 days. This is single. Now if they are working together, they will complete it same in 12 days. So number of days required by both to complete the work together to 12 days. That was given in the question. Number of days required by both to complete the work together will be 12 days. Same way, therefore, work done in one day will be how much? Work done in one day. We take entire work as 1. Number of days are 12. So clear up to this point. So what I did is 1 day work of Soham I found out, 1 day work of Sarvesh I found out. Now they say if they work together, it will be 12 days. If they are working together, then together work done will be how much in 1 day? Together work done in 1 day will be 1 by 12. So the statement will be Soham is 1 by x, 1 day work. Sarvesh is 1 by x plus 10. And if they both work together, we say it will be 1 by 12. Again cross multiply. So x plus 10 plus x into x square plus 10x 1 by 12. X plus x 2x plus 10 x square plus 10x 1 by 12. Again do the cross multiplication. 12 2s are 24x. Twelve tens are 120 equal to, I cross multiply here, see 12 2s are 24, 12 1s are 12, so 120 x square plus 10x. So x square plus 10x, take this on the other side, minus 24x minus 120, 0. So x square, 24 minus 10 minus 14 minus 120 equal to 0. So now use any method and find out by using either quadratic formula or you can use your factorization method. So let us use your factorization method because you use so many time quadratic. So minus 120 is a factors of 120, negative, positive, because negative into positive is negative. If the last term is negative, you know, we increase the number by 1. So this side we write the number fixed. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 26 are 120. So x square minus 20x plus 6x minus 120 equal to 0. Find out the common. X minus 20, 6 common, x minus 20. So these are your two factors. So x minus 20 equal to 0, x is equal to, take the 20 on the other side, plus 20, or x plus 6 equal to 0, x equal to minus 6. So x equal to minus 6 is discarded. Why discarded? X is days, since days cannot be negative. And therefore, x is equal to 20. Now what is asked in the question is, you are asked to find out the number, you are not asked to find the number of days of Soham. You are asked to find the number of days if Sarvesh works alone. So Sarvesh you have to find out. So therefore, number of days required by Sarvesh to complete the work alone will be x plus 10. X is 20. So 20 plus 10. 30 days. Clear? So what I just to explain once again, let the number of days required by Soham find x because we don't know. Sarvesh was taking more 10, so x plus 10. So now we have to find 1 day work. This was their work entire. 1 day will be 1 by x, Soham. Sarvesh will be 1 by x plus 10. If they are working together, 12 days. So work done in 1 day will be 1 by 12. So Soham 1 by x, Sarvesh 1 by x plus 10, together 1 by 12. Do the cross multiplication, you will get this equation. 1 will be positive, 1 will be negative. So negative you have to discard since that days cannot be negative. Okay, and therefore x is equal to 20. But we are not asked in the question C, what is asked? It is asked Sarvesh. So therefore number of days required by Sarvesh will be 20 plus 10, 30 days. Okay, so this is so time for homework question. Okay, so you can solve this problem for homework and one from exercise. So this was type number 9, and now moving to the last type of the word problem, that is type number 10, which we categorize as miscellaneous type or others. Okay, whichever problem which are there, others. So one of the problem I'll take here, very nice problem we'll take. So let me read the question. Some students arrange a picnic. So some student, we don't know how many students. The budget for a food was rupees 240. Because 4 students of the group failed to go, the cost of the food of each student got increased by rupees 5. How many students went for picnic? Okay, so that is the question is asked, how many students went for the picnic? Some students arranged. That means first of all I should know how many students arrange the picnic. So how many students arrange the picnic will be what? It will be x. So let the number of students, let the number of students who arranged picnic be x. Okay, so let the number of students who arranged picnic be x. So x students have arranged the picnic. What was the budget? Budget was 240 for a food. Budget was 240, entire budget. So budget for one student will be how much? Or that will be nothing but just now we are done. We have found out number of notebooks for that money. Same way it will be 240 by x. So cost of food per student. What is the budget is made? Budget is made 240. That means 240 should be the entire budget. Everyone has to pay how much? What you will do is 240 divided by how many number of students are coming. Okay, if 10 number are coming, it will be cost you 24. So cost of food per student 240 by x. Now suddenly what happen is, they say 4 students are not coming now. So when the students are not coming, what will happen? Obviously the cost will increase because less number come. We mostly what we do, we encourage more students to come. Why? So that cost get reduced. But here what happens is, here the students are going, they are not coming, they are failing because due to some reason they might be not coming. So new number of students. So number of students who went for picnic now actually, who went for picnic. Earlier how many was going? X. Now 4 are less, so x minus 4. Let's say earlier 10 were going. You might have arranged a picnic for 10 of you and suddenly say 4 are not coming. So how many left? 6 are going now. Same way earlier students were arranged for picnic was x, but now 4 are not coming, so 4. Obviously you will get new cost. So cost of food per student will be also changed. Budget is 240 only, but now it will be x minus 4. See. So new cost of food will be, I can say new, I just can put word new there. So I can say new cost of food per student will be 240 x minus 4. Now if you see here what happened, students decrease. That means cost is increasing. Now money is increases. That means this quantity will be positive. Obviously the other one will be negative. So 240 by x minus 4 minus 240 by x. By how much it is given? It is given that the price is increases by rupees 5. So by 5. So clear what is this thing? What I said is, arrange the picnic was x students. They made a budget 240 and they said everyone has to contribute. How much? 240 by x. Suddenly they say 4 are not coming. So now going for picnic has how many? X minus 4. That time again the cost will also change. 240 x minus 4. Now if you see this quantity, what happens is students are decreasing. Obviously cost will increase. Increase means positive. You can see this positive quantity. Earlier quantity will be negative. By how much it is says? It is by saying 5. Again do the cross multiplication. So 240x minus 240x minus into minus plus 24 forza. So 24 forza will be 96. So 960 x into x, x square, 4 into x minus 4x equal to 5. So cancel 240x, 240x. So 960 equal to 5 into x square, 5x square, 5 4s are 20. So 5x square minus 20x. Take this number 960 on the other side, minus 960 equal to 0. Let us divide this by 5. So x square minus 5 4s are, that is 4x minus, so 960 divided by 5 you will get 5 ones are 5, 9, 2. So it is, so expression is x square minus 4x minus 192 equal to 0. So if you divide by this 5, this will be 5 ones are 5, 5 nines are 45, 5 twos are 10. Now use your method, any method, let us use discriminant only. Okay. So d equal to b square minus 4ac. So b is minus 4, c is 192, 16, this is minus 192, so minus into minus plus 192 forza, which will give you 768. Okay, so let us add now, 768 plus 16 will give you 784. Again 784 is a perfect square. So minus b plus or minus root 768 4. Let us find out the square root of 768. The square root of 768 will give you 28. So x is equal to 4 plus 28 by 2, or x is equal to 4 minus 28 by 2. So 32 by 2, 16, and this will give minus 24 minus 12. So again you got two values, one is 16, one is minus 12. So you know x equal to minus 12 is discarded, since number of students cannot be negative. Therefore, x is equal to 16. Who is x? X are the students who arranged for the picnic. But what is the question is asked? Question is asked, how many students went for the picnic? Went for the picnic is x minus 4. So therefore, number of students who went for picnic will be 16 minus 4. 12. So 12 students went for the picnic. So clear this problem? So I found out first how many arranged, budget of them decrease again there, then I told you here students decreases, obviously the cost will be more, so more means positive quantity. So now by this time I think you will come to know where you have to put minus sign. Okay, if there is minus here, remember this term cannot be negative. It has to be positive or no sign like this time. By how much you write? Together if they given, then it is positive. And solve, you will get the expression up till here. Out of this, one has to discard because since the number of students cannot be negative here, okay, therefore x is equal to 16. Now what is asked you see in the question, they didn't ask how many students arranged the picnic, they asked how many students went for the picnic. That is nothing but 16 minus 4, 12. And it's last time of homework for you. Okay, so these are the problems which are coming under this miscellaneous type. Okay, this for homework. So with this we end our topic of quadratic equation with all the different types of word problem. So briefly to summarize the entire part of this lesson here, we started with what is a quadratic equation. We said that a quadratic equation is nothing but an expression or equation in the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. We identified that how to identify the quadratic equation. We use the two different methods to find out the roots of quadratic equation, that is by factorization method and by quadratic formula method. We are clear with this factorization. We have seen the idea, I given you the hints, I given you the tricks also. And we again went to the nature of the roots, wherein we say if d is greater than 0, two real roots, maybe rational or irrational, d is equal to 0, that is equal roots, and when d is less than 0, no real roots. And finally, we went to the word problems. Total 10 types of word problems we did with your homework. I have done, the homework questions are there in all in textbook. Only these questions, so please write down on your books because these questions you will not see on the textbook. So to understand, it become the textbook is there, so you can understand the problem for your solving. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this topic. If you are not clear, please watch these videos again so that you be more clear. Okay, it carries 8 marks and 100% sure the word problems are there. So they will be coming among this type only. Okay, so with this we end the topic for today and thank you very much.